lazy, you're not weak, and you're not a failure. You're programmed. Someone else is influencing your sense of pleasure, your focus, your drive, even your ambition. Every time you grab your phone and say, just 5 minutes, an hour disappears, and you don't even remember what you watched. Why? Because your brain was hijacked, not by a conspiracy, by science. There's a chemical in your brain called dopamine. It's supposed to push you to strive, to achieve, to build something meaningful. But somewhere along the way, it turned into a leash around your neck. Every notification, every scroll, every 15-second video, every like, they all press the same button in your brain, a button that says, stay. This isn't accidental. These apps aren't designed just to entertain you. They're designed to capture you. You're not the user, you're the product. If you feel like you, get bored fast, struggle to focus, don't enjoy simple things anymore, procrastinate important work. The problem isn't your life. The problem is that your brain adapted to an unnatural level of stimulation. Thousands of years ago, dopamine spiked when you hunted. Now, it spikes when someone likes your post. It used to follow effort. Now, it follows a swipe. And over time, normal levels stop being enough. So you need more, faster, stronger, until something dangerous happens. Real life starts to feel boring. Books feel slow. Studying feels painful. Working out feels heavy. Silence feels uncomfortable. Why? Because your brain adjusted to speed. The real question isn't, how do I quit social media? The real question is, how do I enjoy life again? This isn't a willpower issue. It's a chemical recalibration. And in this video, I'm going to show you how the game was designed and how to take your brain back. Because if you don't, it's not just your focus that gets damaged. Your entire future gets built on a fake reward system. Now let me tell you something most people get wrong. Dopamine is not the happiness hormone. It doesn't spike when you feel joy. It spikes before the reward, before the pleasure. It's the anticipation chemical, the drive chemical. That moment when you're waiting for the result, waiting for the text, waiting for the game to load, waiting for the next episode. That tension? That's dopamine. Thousands of years ago, it pushed you to chase food, to survive, to endure effort. Now, it spikes when your thumb moves across glass. See the distortion? Your brain is wired to spend serious energy chasing meaningful rewards. But now, it gets the same chemical spike from almost nothing. A notification, a like, an endless scroll. Here's where it gets darker. Dopamine spikes higher when the reward is unpredictable, when you don't know what's coming next. That's called a variable reward system. It's the same mechanism behind slot machines. You don't win every time, but maybe the next pull, maybe the next scroll, maybe the next refresh, and that maybe creates more dopamine than the reward itself. Your brain doesn't love the reward. It loves the anticipation, and companies understand this perfectly. They're not selling you content, they're selling you anticipation. Infinite scroll isn't a design accident. Notifications aren't harmless. The colors, the sounds, the vibrations, they're engineered triggers. And over time, your baseline shifts. Normal stimulation isn't enough anymore. Reading feels slow. Deep work feels exhausting. Even conversations feel less stimulating because there's no rapid novelty, no fast dopamine hits. Imagine blasting music at full volume every day. Eventually, your ears adapt. You need it louder. That's what happened to your brain. What used to excite you barely registers now. What used to hold your attention for an hour now loses you in 10 minutes. Not because you're weak, but because your baseline changed. And the most dangerous part? You don't even notice. You think you're just bored, but you're overstimulated. Your brain doesn't need more pleasure. It needs relief from constant pleasure. Here's the brutal truth. If someone controls your dopamine, they control your attention. If they control your attention, they shape your decisions. If they shape your decisions, they shape your future. You're not paying with money. You're paying with focus. And your focus is your most valuable asset. The real question isn't, why do I spend so much time on my phone? It's, why does real life need extreme stimulation just to feel real? And that's where the damage begins. Let me ask you something. Why is it hard to sit for 30 minutes without touching your phone? Why does opening a book suddenly remind you of something urgent you need to check? Why do you open an app, close it, and reopen it 2 minutes later? Why does your day feel busy but empty? Why don't the things you used to love feel the same anymore? These aren't coincidences. They're symptoms. Constant distraction, short attention span, low motivation, difficulty enjoying simple things, needing background noise at all times, feeling uneasy in silence. Yes, uneasy in silence. Sit in complete quiet for 10 minutes. Notice the discomfort. Your brain starts searching for stimulation because your baseline is elevated. You need a hit to feel normal, and that's more dangerous than classic addiction because it's normalized. Everyone lives like this, so nobody questions it. But here's the reality. The higher your stimulation ceiling rises, the lower your patience drops, and when patience drops, deep achievement disappears. The people who win in this era aren't the smartest. They're the ones who control their dopamine. I'm not going to tell you to throw your phone away. That's unrealistic. But I will tell you this. You need to feel again. Step 1. Cut the rapid hits. Turn off non-essential notifications. Delete at least one high-damage app. No short-form content during the first hour after waking up. Why the first hour? Because it sets your dopamine tone for the entire day. Step 2. Embrace boredom. Boredom isn't the enemy. It's a reset mechanism. When you sit without stimulation, your brain slowly lowers its baseline. Step 3. Replace fast with slow. Read 10 pages a day. Walk without headphones. Train, even when you don't feel motivated. At first, it won't feel exciting. That's normal. You're recalibrating your nervous system. Give it 2 weeks. Simple things will feel satisfying again. Focus will stretch longer. Effort will feel meaningful again. You're not reducing pleasure. You're restoring it. Listen carefully. If you don't control your dopamine, someone else will. And if someone else controls it, they decide what you see, what you think about, what you buy, what you dream about. Your attention is your most valuable resource. Anyone who captures it captures your future. If this hits something inside you, like the video, not for numbers, but so it reaches someone else who needs to hear this, and subscribe, because the next video isn't about dopamine, it's about brain rot. How overstimulation physically alters your brain patterns, how it affects your personality, your decision-making, even your ability to experience deep connection and long-term focus. If you think this is small, wait for the next one. After that video, you won't look at your phone the same way again.